Hey, howdy, y'all. Oh, yes. Let's get you tuned in here. I just want to talk about a couple things. I mean, I'm going through and I'm kind of looking a little deeper. A little deeper. All you vloggers out there, my family, look a little deeper into your content. I'm seeing, I'm seeing some really good, interesting styles coming out. When I say, what is it? What is it? I tell you all. I don't say content in general, but it's more than just content. Content is pretty much an overall shallow view of what are you doing. What I'm looking at is I'm looking in a little deeper than that. Like let's say Tom Ruth. Tom, you're always my favorite subject. I don't know why, buddy. Because you're so natural and raw. I think that's what it is, and you're not afraid to put up videos of airplane views. I mean, everybody's been in an airplane. Everybody's seen the views. I love the views. I love the views coming into the Philippines. But everybody's come on to three important content factors. Up to probably about 10 years ago, it was not deemed a famous thing to do to fill the Philippines. I think what brought that about is the TV show Lost. Lost was filmed in the Philippines. Bet you didn't know that, did you? And I know you won't guess the island it was filmed on either. It was one of those lonely islands out there with no population. Let's put it that way. Now it's got population on it, that's for sure. And the movie said it's still up, and apparently they do tours on it. I like to check it out. I want to check it out. And I want to check it out. But let's talk about. Okay, we got the Philippines. There's a lot of people doing the Philippines. Now I see a rash of pop-ups of people doing OFW type stuff. Well, I'm sitting here working in Saudi Arabia. That's that's Mars, I believe. And then MK, she does Kuwait, I think. And then we got Shy. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, girl, but you're doing Qatar. Well, that's very important. You don't know how important that is to cover that, and I know how dangerous it is. It really is. Muslim countries do not like outsiders filming them. Period. And I know the risk. I know the risk. Um, but what you're doing is you're doing a bold thing. You're doing something very bold. A lot of people, a lot of Americans will say, "Man, that's ballsy, man. That's ballsy." Well, it is. It is, but it's important. It's important to find, you know, because other Filipinos, mostly Filipinos, I say Filipinos because that's the majority of the OFWs out there, is they go to these countries based on lies, based on lies and misinformation. They may not be direct lies, but they're definitely misinformation. And explain that in English to you and try to put it in a Filipina form is you're not being told the whole truth about where you're going and what you're going to be doing. You're just told, okay, you're going to work in a restaurant. They're going to pay your expenses, which doesn't mean they're going to pay everything. What they're saying is, well, we'll give you a house or we'll give you a place to stay. It's not going to be. It's not going to be what an American or even over there they would see fit for a human being to live. And your food is not guaranteed. You're probably going to be paying your food. and you're going to be paying a lot for it, a lot. You know, I know in the Philippines when you work in a restaurant, you're given at least one free meal, at least one. There, they got you. Once you're over there, you're trapped. They hold your ticket, they hold your passport, and they tell you what to do, where you can go, what you can do, and what you can't do. You're not free. You're not free there, and you come from a country that is developing like the Philippines. They love that because you're all used. They're just thinking, oh, these people used to being free, man. We're just gonna cut them off from their family and everything. Yes, that means if you go there to Qatar, you may not even talk to your family for 2 years, and to get back to the Philippines, you might have to find your own ticket to get back. They guarantee you passage there. They don't give you. They don't want you to have the freedom to leave whenever you want. No, they don't, because it's a slave trade, man. Meaning, Filipina comes over there, stuck, has to do everything she's told, might even become a sex slave to the boss of the house or the boss of the business. You know, they you know they might get heavily bombarded with sexual advances. That's the best I can explain that. It really is. And I just tell y'all, you want to live in the best place in the world that everybody wants to live in? Philippines, man. There's a reason why you're getting bombarded with white people, white guys, because we don't find here in our country that's supposed to be free the same freedom as Filipinos have. I know we don't have the freedom to tell somebody off and like that, but that's no biggie. Who cares? We're When you go to the Philippines, you're not over-regulated, you're not over-barred. Here, it's like you can get a ticket for anything. You can get arrested for anything. And we're supposed to be the land of the free. Freedom, liberty. It ain't like that no more. And my wife decided she don't want to come to America. I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. I guess, well, I call her my wife. We're not officially married yet, but she's been my fiance for long enough. It's just a matter of getting there and getting married. It's just plain and simple. Love her to death. We have a great relationship. We have our hard and heavy talks, which if you're in any kind of relationship, that's normal. It depends on what kind of hard and heavy talks you have. If you're going to be a guy and you're going to be a bastard and you're going to be overruling and rule with the iron fist, man, it ain't going to happen, Captain. You ain't going to be together long. You might get a piece of ass. You might get that, but you're not going to find anything. You're not going to find anything there. But I know I'm being a little strong, a little bit harsh, but I just want to put that out there. I appreciate you all looking in on me and checking my videos out and giving me positive input. Uh, when I do reviews, I try not to be over criticizing, overbearing. I try to see both sides of the scale. You know, I wanna, I, I wanna be able to give you a fair and honest review. If you're a hotel and you're overcharging people, I'm not kissing your ass. I'm gonna tell everybody they're a hotel and they're overcharging people. Now, and I know I can name right now on one hand 5 vloggers that do that. 5 vloggers, and I gained a different perspective and type of respect for them too. But let's was looking at